Don't say sí in Argentinian Spanish. Why, Nico? Why are you telling me this? I've been saying sí my whole life in Argentina. Every time I speak in Argentinian Spanish, I say sí, and now you're telling me it's incorrect. Well, it is not really incorrect, but there are thousands of different ways to say sí in Argentinian Spanish. And if you only know sí, you will not understand anybody here, because we don't just say sí here in my country. So here in this video, I will teach you all the different ways Argentinian people say sí. And if you're ready, arrancamos, che. First, I would like to start one I use all the time and everybody uses here. And I'm talking about a different way Argentinian people say of course. Argentinian people does not say por supuesto. You probably thought it was por supuesto, right? But here, that's too formal. Don't say it. At least in casual or informal context. In Argentina, we typically say something more like obviously. We almost never say literally, of course. We say obviously. This is an informal and casual way to say it. And we just say obvio. We don't say obviamente completely. We just say obvio, obvio. As for example, let's say you invite a girl, you invite a boy, you invite your wife or your husband, somebody to go out on a date or to go out for a restaurant. You will say, che, ¿querés ir al restaurante este sábado? She or he will answer, obvio, vamos. And here, as you can see, it means obviously or like of course, but we don't really say sí, vamos. I mean, you can say it, but there are more native ways to say it. Let's see another one. So if you would like to say of course, you can start using obvio as an Argentinian expression that is informal and casual. Now keep in mind that obvio or obviously in Argentinian Spanish is not used just as the English version, because if you just say obviously to somebody in English where you're speaking, it sounds kind of rude. But in Argentina, obvio means of course, so it is not, and you can use that in informal and casual context. Now, let's continue with the other different ways to say sí. There's another one which is a bit funny, and we just say, and instead of saying sí, we just say se with a e sound instead of e sound. We say se. As for example, ¿queréis tomar unos mates? Se. Vamos a tomar unos mates. Yeah, it's more like a yeah, you know. Another that I use a lot is re sí, which is like very yes. This is one I use a lot, and of course it's informal and casual. So you will only use it in very casual situations. As for example, I'm talking with my friends and then I would say, ¿Qué calor que hace hoy? What a hot day is today. And my friend would answer or would say, re sí, boludo, re sí, boludo. Of course, or yeah, it's super hot, dude. Remember that boludo is kind of like dude, it's an insult, but in Argentina we use it as dude. Let's continue now with tal cual. Tal cual, it means like just like that, just like that. So you can use these options to say yes or of course, or to agree with somebody. As for example, esta empanada no me gusta. And somebody else would say, tal cual, está mala. I don't like this empanada. Somebody else would say, just like that, I don't like it, or I agree, or yes, I don't like it. Another very informal way to say sí is this one. We say de una. De una means for once. We can translate de una literally as for once, but in this case it's more like absolutely or right away, or kind of like for sure. As I said, this is informal and casual, so keep in mind that context. As for example, ¿querés tomar un café más tarde? De una. Do you want to have a coffee later? Absolutely, or for sure, or right away, or for once, that's what it means. Now, the following is probably one that I use the most, and I'm talking about dale. Dale is like a way to say, let's go, come on, let's do it, for sure, or just, okay, dale. In neutral Spanish, people would rather say vale with a V, right? With a V, vale. But in Argentina, nobody says vale, we say dale. And what it means is basically a way to say okay. This is not informal, this is not casual, this is not formal. This is kind of like casual you visit in everyday conversation. And if you want to sound more formal, you can just say por supuesto, of course, or just sí. But in this video, I'm only talking about the most common ways to say sí in Argentinian Spanish. As for example, che, ¿querés que compremos esta computadora o esta compu? Dale. Hey, do you want to buy this computer, or should we buy this computer? Okay, let's do it, sure. Now, I'll tell you about a word which is something like joya, right? Well, we do use joya, and it's a super common word in Argentinian Spanish. And my friend, if you're somebody from Brazil, you probably already know the meaning, because we use it just like you in Brazil. Joya means of course, for sure, or just perfect. Now, this is very informal and very casual, but I love to say this because I always use it with my friends and even people we don't know because I'm just a casual guy and I like to talk this way. But everybody in Argentina use joya, so you can perfectly use it. As for example, mañana a las 8 de la noche nos juntamos en la casa de Juani. ¿Venís? Joya. Voy. Tomorrow's night we get together at Juan's house. Would you like to get? Would you come over? Would you come? For sure, I'll go. Now, I must say that joya means jewel. So you can also use it that way, just to say a jewel. Now I want to tell you the last word of this video real quick. And I'm talking about buenísimo, listo, and sí olvídate. Sí olvídate is like an expression. But let's start with buenísimo. Buenísimo is like super good, meaning okay, sure, or perfect. Listo means ready, but we use it a lot just to say okay or fine. And the last one is sí olvídate or just olvídate. And we can translate this expression sí olvídate like yes, forget about it, or yes, don't even mention it. That's the way Argentinian people say that. Sí olvídate. This video is extremely useful, right? Because if you are learning Argentinian Spanish, you have to learn all of these words. They're extremely useful, and if you didn't know all of them, you're not really learning any Argentinian Spanish because these are the basics. You are not doing much. And if you really want to be fluent in Argentinian Spanish, fully understand the Argentinian dialect, and start speaking Argentinian Spanish, you can achieve it with my community and online platform on school. In this community, I teach absolutely everything about Argentinian Spanish, and you will have a full program to start right away. In my own community, you can ask me all questions you want, and you will find a full program to start studying Spanish and Argentinian Spanish on your own, with exclusive content, videos, resources to study, and a new podcast I'm studying right now, which is Slow Argentinian Spanish, and it's only there. You will not find it anywhere. And also, if you would like to start speaking Argentinian Spanish, you can achieve it with my one-on-one programs. If you will travel to Argentina and you want to reach the traveler level, if you will be a new resident and want to be fully fluent in Argentinian Spanish, in my dialect, or if you have to work here in Argentina and you would like to learn Spanish for business, all of that you can achieve it with my one-on-one program. So all the information is in the description, and there you can contact me and see everything. Muchas gracias por ver este video, y para mis estudiantes nos vemos en clase y también en la comunidad. Chao, chao.